2019 Pooter School District Knowledge Bowl Tournament. Before we start, I want to make sure that we recognize all our teams here tonight. I would like them to raise their hand, and let's get a round of applause for each team. We're going to start off with purple, and I'm assuming purple is the Fort Collins High School team, correct? Give them a round of applause, please. Fort Collins tonight is coached by, I knew this person before, Bethany Condon. Correct, Bethany? Hello, thank you so much. Give her a round of applause, too. Thank you for being here. All right, as we go down the row, the teams are 4 teams up right now. Of course, we have 5 teams. It'll be a 5-round tournament. The next team is Fossil Ridge High School, coached by Martha Craner, assistant coach Stephen Shue. Please raise your hands. Give them a round of applause, please. Yes, all of you. This is also the Fossil team. Don't forget, we have more Fort Collins folks over there. Don't know where the cameras are pointing. All right. As we go down, we have Poudre High School's team, and that is coached by Kristen Bibby. Poudre High School, Kristen Bibby. Down here, representing Liberty Common High School, coached by Oki Hanna, if I got the name correct, all right, is Liberty Common High School. Round of applause. And they are few but powerful, right? I asked them earlier about substitutions. They said they thought they could handle it. All right. We're going to go on and just introduce some of our judging panel and some of the other people who are helping us out with this fabulous tournament. It comes around once a year. I've been the MC of it. My name is Darren Marshall. I've been hosting this for several years now. It's always fun to read the questions and have a little fun figuring out if I can still read at 53 and see the questions. It's wonderful. So we have a few people over there I want to introduce. And if I miss anybody, please point that out. I'm going to start just with my list here. Laura Grissom is the science curriculum facilitator for Pooter School District. Laura Grissom, wave at us, please. Thank you so much. Laura Hogan is here tonight representing the math judge at Rocky Mountain High School. She's a teacher at Rocky, but she's helping us out tonight. Thank you so much. Laura Hogan. Scott Van Tottenhove, social studies curriculum facilitator for Pooter School District, obviously handling our social studies questions. Thank you so much, Scott. Butterscotch Culhane is the language arts curriculum facilitator for the PSD Schools District. And is that for the entire everything or for, wow, that's a lot. Wow, she does everything. I only say that because I have to pause. I used to do that. So a moment of sympathy just for you. Thank you so much. Okay, go get him. Butterscotch Culhane, give her a round of applause. And one of the main organizers of this event is Katie Sahimi, the gifted and talented coordinator who puts this on every year. She's waving right there. Katie Sahimi, please. Now, there are a couple people up front, and one person that I did not introduce in the back, but the couple people up front, very important. This is Mary Dougal, who's going to be timing tonight. Thank you so much. Raise your hand. And Michelle Lay, did I get that correct, Michelle? Right there, she's going to be running the buzzer clearing. Very, very stressful job. Michelle Lay. These ladies are incredibly important for me because they will stop me before I want to just jump into the next question, and they will tell me, of course, which teams have buzzed in, etc. Also, there's Susan Thomas back here who's helping with scoring, correct, Susan Thomas? Outstanding, Susan Thomas. And then one more time, I forgot Christina O'Neill back there. What are you doing for us tonight, Christina? I'm the other scorekeeper. All right, we're going to call her OSC, no OSK, sorry, OSK. OSK, other scorekeeper. Round of applause, Christina. Round of applause. All right. And I don't know if we can get the camera focusing on that lovely trophy. I'm told that there is no NASCAR drinking ceremony out of the bowl tonight after the win takes place. But that is the Knowledge Bowl Championship trophy for 2019. The team that wins tonight's championship will host the prize Knowledge Bowl trophy at their school site for the entire year till next year's 2020 Knowledge Bowl Championship. All right. We ready to start? So do we start with questions? We do not. We start with a thing called the humanities where we learn one another's names. All right? Let's do that first. And by the way, when we sub and you're the new person coming in from the audience, can you please also take the time before we start, before Mr. Marshall runs into the next question, right? Can you please tell us your name? Because we don't know you unless you're from Liberty Common, and we might get to know you better. Okay, so here we go. Are we ready? Fort Collins, why don't you tell us who you are? Introduce yourselves, please.
I'm Justin.
My name's Suhas.
I'm Henry.
I'm Xander.
Good, and I was also instructed to get grade levels and social security numbers. No, just grade levels. So can you go through and tell us your grade, please?
I'm a senior.
So 060. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm a junior.
I'm a junior as well.
And I'm also a junior.
And just for you to let you know, gullible is not in the dictionary. I've heard that. Okay, so over here, Fossil team, please introduce yourselves and give us your grade level.
Hi, I'm Aaron, and I'm a junior.
I'm Kevin. I'm also a junior.
I'm Mas. I'm a junior.
I'm Ariel, and I'm a sophomore.
Nice to meet you. Give a round of applause again. Come on. This is good stuff. This is the fun part. All right. I'm reminded of Shakespeare. I have to say this every year. It sounds like you guys are getting real serious, so I have to bring this up, right? Remember, we strive mightily, but we eat and drink as friends. Okay? Can we remember that? All right. Awesome. Pooter.
Hi, I'm Evan, and I'm a sophomore.
Outstanding, Evan.
I'm Camden. I'm also a sophomore.
I'm Shane, and I'm a junior.
I'm Chris. I'm also a junior.
Good deal. Round of applause, Pooter. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming. Liberty Common School, please.
I'm Adrian. I'm a senior.
And I'm Andrew. I'm also a senior.
Outstanding. Wave at your coach out there. You got a lot of support tonight. Good deal.
Hello.
All right. So don't forget, when the second round comes up, the first thing we need to do is obviously introduce the Rocky Mountain High School team members, correct? And of course, if any subs come in halfway through at question what? 15. Somebody's going to have to remind me. That's when we introduce the subs when they come up. We don't just jump into the question. All right. Now, of course, the chilling beginning. Are we ready to start? Because all my questions are completely out of order. This will take me about 20 minutes. All right. I'm ready. I'm on round number 1. Judges, do you all have copies of the questions? Outstanding. Okay. I will follow them mostly in order. There are a couple places I did not touch base with you about skipping around. It won't be hard to find because we have plenty of questions. As we said, there are 30 questions per round, right? So that should be pretty easy to follow. We ready for number 1? Yeah? Okay, good. Shake it out. Ladies up front, we ready? Good deal. All right, question number 1, round 1, 2019 Poudre School District Knowledge Bowl. Topic is force. Name the force transmitted through a string
Kevin.
Tension.
That is correct, tension. I guess I won't read the rest of the question, so you'll never know. Awesome. By the way, that's how it works, so we can kind of save on time. I won't go back and read the rest of the question, but yes, good. Number 2, scientific instruments. What device is specially associated with one of the earth sciences?
A barometer.
That is incorrect. Has anyone else buzzed in? With one of the earth sciences has these kinds of parts: ocular, clock drive, altezimuth, and equatorial mounts, objective lens, and focuser. What device especially associated with one of the earth sciences has these kinds of parts: ocular, clock drive, altezimuth, and equatorial mounts?
Telescope.
That is correct. Telescope. Telescope.
I'd just like to say that Collins buzzed in halfway through the question, and they got to repeat it twice.
Did they? Yes. What do you mean repeat it? I was only reading it on the second time. I don't get it. Oh, sure. Blame the new person. Oh, I get it. I see how this is going to go. Right. All right. So what do we need? An alternative question then? Is that what we're asking for? Judges, what's your thing? What's your ruling there? You think that's good? We'll go to an alternative? All right. I want to use some of these deep into the catacombs of the questions. All right, judges, I'm going to go right to question number 41. All right? 41 in round 1. Everybody with me? Okay. This is actually question 2, but I'm going to use question number 41. Question number 2 is baseball physics. A pitcher pitches a pitch due south to a batter 60 feet 6 inches away. The batter hits a sacrifice fly due north, where the center fielder catches it 200 feet from home plate. The center fielder then throws to the home plate and catches the runner for another out. What is the displacement of the...
60 feet 6 inches.
That is correct. Did that qualify? Okay, outstanding. All right, we're now moving on to question number 3. Mountain men. Scorer, timer, are we ready? Sorry, buzzer, timer, are we ready? Mountain men. When people heard of John Coulter's discovery in the West, many thought the fantastic descriptions to be merely tall tales and playfully called his discovery Coulter's.
Machu Picchu.
That is not correct.
Yellowstone.
That is correct. Yellowstone, Coulter's Hell. Number 4, U.S. capitals. Name any one of the 3 U.S. state capitals that is adjacent.
Tallahassee.
That is incorrect. Anyone else buzzed in? All right. That is adjacent to the Mississippi River.
Baton Rouge.
That is correct. That is correct. Jackson and St. Paul are the other 2. Okay. Number 5, offenses. These are examples of what broad category of criminal acts? Public intoxication.
Misdemeanor.
That is correct. Question number 6 in round 1. Population increases. In 1880, the U.S. population was about 50 million, which was an increase of 30.2% over the 1870 census. To the nearest million, how many Americans were there in 1870?
$12 million.
That is incorrect.
$41 million people.
That is incorrect. All right. In 1880, the U.S. population was about 50 million, which was an increase of 30.2% over the 1870 census. To the nearest million, how many Americans were there in 1870?
37 million.
That is incorrect. Anybody else? Is that everybody? No. Okay, Pooter. Has Pooter buzzed in? Okay.
28 million.
That is incorrect. Is that everyone? All right. So the correct answer is 38 million. Okay? We don't do stuff from the audience. All right. So here we go next. Okay? 38 million is the correct answer. Number 7, idioms. Okay? What number, when used as an idiom, means to eject or throw?
86.
That is correct. 86 it. Number 8, verbs. What is the infinitive form of the last verb on an alphabetical list of the verbs in the poem Jabberwocky?
Gimbled.
That is incorrect.
To gimbal.
That is incorrect. Anybody else buzzed in? All right, I'll read it a second time. What is...
To gyre.
That is incorrect. What is the infinitive form of the last verb on an alphabetical list of the verbs in the poem Jabberwocky?
Gyre.
That is incorrect, just as it was the first time. Is that everyone? Okay, and I really like what you're doing because you heard the word infinitive form, correct? So it had to have what in front of it? To, right. And since it's alphabetical, I don't know how they expect you to memorize the poem, but it's to whiffle, right? Whiffled through the tulgey wood and burbled as it came, right? Okay, awesome. All right, yes?
Can I clarify really fast?
Sure.
Can we clear the buzzer after two people have buzzed in, so then if
Sure.
we can hear the noise again for the third team that buzzed in? So I'm asking Michelle to clear, if somebody buzzes in, and then another team buzzes in while they're still answering, that's fine. But then if nobody else buzzes in while you're repeating the question, go ahead and reset it for the third team to buzz in, so it makes it sound again.
Does that make sense to you? Outstanding. If it makes sense to you, that's all that matters. Because I don't get it. All right. Thank you so much. Hey, judges, now I forgot what question we're on. I went on number 9. Number 9. Okay, thank you. Question number 9. Market competition. What is the least competitive market?
Monopoly.
That is correct. Number 10. Disease prevention. In the early 17th century, in his work entitled The Surgeon's Mate, John Woodall wrote,
Bloodletting.
that is incorrect. Wrote that what disease could be avoided by providing sailors with lemons, limes. What did I hear? Okay.
Scurvy.
That is correct. I didn't hear a blurt on that, did I? I just heard a name before I heard a buzz. Did we hear a buzz? Oh, did you? Is it? Gotcha. Is it not working? Is it working? Gotcha. All right, no problem. We got it. So as long as the judges know what's going on, correct? Outstanding. Number 11. Is that where we are, judges? Good deal. Round 1, number 11. Number 11, sequences. What is the first number in this Fibonacci type sequence? Blank, blank, 24, blank, 65.
Eight.
That is incorrect.
Negative 17.
That is incorrect.
9.
That is incorrect. Has Liberty buzzed in? No, they have not.
7.
That is correct. 7. 7. All right, number 12, Civil War campaigns. Oh, wait, can't do that one. Judges, we are skipping, sorry. We are skipping. That is apparently a bad question. All right, so we're good. Judge, you're okay with question number 12. That's official? All right, we will use question number 12 then. Here we go. Question number 12 is Civil War campaigns. In 1865, General Sherman's army waged a campaign.
Aaron.
Shiloh.
That is incorrect. That historians describe as worse than the one he had led in Georgia. His purpose in this campaign was to exact revenge on what state that had led secession and started the Civil War by...
South Carolina.
That is correct. That is correct. Thank you for clarifying, Mr. Van Tottenhof. Appreciate that. All right. Now, for question 13, which has been thrown out by the judges, we are going to go to question 42. Question 42. All right. Judges, this is your round 1 sheet, question 42. Okay, and we are on question number 13. Song lyrics. According to the song, whose ghost may be heard as you pass by that building?
Sam McGee.
That is incorrect.
Waltzing Matilda?
That is incorrect. Pass by that billabong. According to the song, whose ghost may be heard as you pass by that billabong?
Harambe.
That is incorrect. Anybody else buzz in? Okay, so that's, I read it twice. I can't read it again. Is there a team that hasn't attempted? Okay.
Willy Willy.
Is that everyone? Okay. Mary says no, and Michelle says yes. Okay. All I saw was this. It's a nonverbal thing, I'm told. Okay. Yeah, the correct answer is the Swagman's ghost. The Swagman's ghost. Okay. All right. So that was question number 13. Don't forget we are running substitutions at question 15. So 2 more questions in round 1 before substitution. Question 14, currency. Name the system by which the value of a currency was defined in terms of the element.
Dude.
That is correct. That is correct. Abbreviated AU. I think we're done with that question, aren't we? Okay. All right, 15. Are we all reset? Reset for the next question? Okay. Volcanoes. A strombolian eruption is characterized by jetting clots or fountains of fluid basaltic lava from a central crater.
Shield.
That is incorrect. The term is derived from the name of a volcano in what?
Italy.
That is incorrect.
Washington.
That is incorrect. Is Pooter not buzzed in? Okay. In what sea? A strombolian eruption is characterized by jetting clots or fountains of fluid basaltic lava.
The Mediterranean.
That is incorrect. Is that all, everybody? All right. The correct answer is Tyrrhenian or Tyrrhenian Sea. Okay? All right, it is question 15, so thank you very much. We're going to do substitutions if you'd like. Yes, indeed. Time for people to come out of the audience, come up there and give it a whirl. Anybody from the audience substituting? Any team substituting? Okay, thank you so much. Don't forget, since we have somebody substituting from Collins, it looks like, please let us know your name and your grade level before we start.
I'm Caleb. I'm a junior.
Well, thanks for coming. Can we give him a round of applause for participating? That's outstanding. All right. Caleb, right? Are you ready, Caleb? Okay. Buzzer, timer. Okay. Question 16, round 1. Speeches. These lines came from what president's farewell address?
Eisenhower.
That is incorrect.
George Washington.
That is incorrect.
Truman.
That is incorrect. The quest for peace tonight continues in Vietnam and in the Paris talks. The prospects, I think, for peace are better today than at any time since North Vietnam began its invasion with its regular forces more than 4 years ago.
Johnson.
We good with that? Social studies? Clarify,
Lyndon
please.
B. Johnson.
I think we're good with that, correct? Thank you. Yes, that is correct answer. All right. Number 17. Number 17, geological oratorios. Geological oratorios. Julia Wolfe's oratorio, Anthracite Fields, commemorates the mining of what material?
Coal.
That is correct. Number 18, novels. These novels are about what civilization? The Pumas.
The Aztecs.
That is incorrect.
Wakanda.
I've heard of that. That is not correct.
The Incan?
That is correct. Yes, Incan. Number 19. We clear timer? Okay, good. Meteorological measures. The heat index is a measure of how hot it feels outdoors as a result of air temperature and what other...
Humidity.
That is correct. What other atmospheric factor? Number 20, round one, battles. Battles. In 1898, the U.S. Asiatic Squadron destroyed...
Battle of Manila Bay.
That is correct. I swear there's no satellite feed here, folks. They're just that fast, okay? All right. Number 21, round one, correct, judges? All right. Number 21, tides. In 2019, scientists reported that...
Red. Tides.
Clarification, says our organizer.
Red tides.
That is correct. Good. 22, deaths. Deaths. What caused the deaths of these people? Roald Amundsen.
Starvation.
That is incorrect.
Cold.
That is incorrect.
Hypothermia.
That is incorrect. So the only team left is Liberty? All right. Bessie Coleman, Audie Murphy, John F. Kennedy Jr., John
Airplane crash.
Say that again, please.
Airplane crash.
We can accept that? Yes. Thank you. Number 23, Supreme Court cases. What Supreme Court case in 1857?
Dred Scott v. Sanford.
That is correct. Number 24, journalists. What was the pen name of the
Ned Buntline.
That is incorrect. America journalist, best known for traveling around the world in 72 days and for her investigative reporting.
Ida Tarbell.
That is incorrect.
Nellie Bly.
Can you repeat that, please?
Nellie Bly.
That is correct. Nellie Bly. Number 25, big bays. The world's largest bay is what?
Chesapeake Bay.
That is incorrect.
Hudson Bay.
That is incorrect. Triangular-shaped body of water adjacent to the Indian...
Bay of Bengal.
That is correct. Bay of Bengal. Number 26, Native Americans. Famous Shoshone people include Chief Pocatello, Chief Washakie, Chief Little Soldier, and what woman?
Sacagawea.
That is correct. 27, music notation. In music notation, a tie is a curved line connecting two or more notes of the same pitch.
Slur.
That is correct. A slur. Number 28, prefixes. What does the prefix mean in these terms?
Middle.
That is correct. Middle or in between. All right, we got two more questions in round one. Number 29, wordplay. What form of wordplay is illustrated in these example pairs? Gentleman, elegant man.
Doggerel.
That is incorrect.
Anagram.
That is correct. Anagram. All right, the final question in round one of our 2019 tournament is question number 30, town namesakes. Cities in what state are named for these people? Henry Phillips.
Pennsylvania.
That is correct, Pennsylvania. All right, and on that note, we are going to change out. You can see the score for yourself up here after round number one. We need now to get the teams changed out a little bit. Judges, with unless you object, we're just going to go right into the second round. Is that good? Right, everybody doing well? Outstanding. Take a little drinky poo. We're coming up to round two. For those of you maybe listening in at home, I know my family is. My 11-year-old is just riveted to the screen tonight. Unless it's, because I've been kind of asking. So I'm kind of pushing it. Is that all right? I don't think we can get it. All right, folks, are we all situated? Are we ready to go? We don't want to take too long a break. We have 5 rounds. We want to get on to it. Okay. All right, not that as an English teacher I have a certain prejudice here, but I am going to pick an alternative question for number 1 because it was thrown out by our math judge, correct? So we are going to throw away question number 1, and I am going to look at a literature question. It is question number 42 to start round 2. Judges, are you with me? So it's round 2, number 42. It should say seafaring novels. Seafaring novels. Can you acknowledge judges? Thumbs up. Outstanding. Thank you so much. All right. These lines are from what novel? Tall tree, spyglass shoulder, bearing...
Moby Dick.
That is incorrect.
The Kate Muni.
That is incorrect. Bearing a point to the north of north-northeast, Skeleton Island, east-southeast, and by east 10 feet. Ah, said Silver.
Treasure Island.
That is correct, and it is so apropos that Rocky wins that first round because of that first question, not round, because I forgot to have you introduce yourselves. You haven't been up here yet, red shirts. See what happens when you wear such a bold color? You have to bear it with sacrifice. All right, let us introduce Rocky Mountain High School. This is the first round that they have participated in. Please introduce yourselves and tell me your grade level.
I'm Ryan, and I'm a freshman.
I'm Tanner. I'm also a freshman.
I'm Brady. I'm also a freshman.
I'm Ian, and I'm also a freshman.
All right, we got a lot of experience on that crew. Yeah! I feel, Mr. Johnson, this is Mr. Johnson's team, so I feel like I should give a speech about the future. Shouldn't I give a speech about the future? Mr. Johnson, would you like to come up and give a speech about the future? All right. So anyway, welcome, and thank you very much, freshmen, for doing that. That's outstanding. Obviously, you're very popular as freshmen. Is that the way you felt this whole year went? Okay. Just wondering, because you got a cheer here, so maybe we made up for it a little bit. Awesome. Okay. We have a sub? Outstanding. I did not notice that. Who is our sub, please, in the Pooter High School team?
I'm Johnny,
And grade level, please?
sophomore.
Outstanding. Give him a round of applause, too. I told people it might happen that I would just jump into the questions because I have such fun with the reading. Did I miss anybody else? Okay. All right. We'll go on then to question 2, and we're now in sequence on round 2. Round 2, 2019 Poudre School District Knowledge Bowl. Question number 2, questionable traditions. What is the collective term for the kinds of harassment and persecution? That is correct. Question number 3, bibliographies. What words should be italicized or underlined in this bibliographical entry? Lawrence, Jerome, and Robert E. Lee, period. The night Thoreau spent in jail, period.
The night Thoreau spent in jail.
That is correct. Number 4, ancient rivals. In the 5th century BC, what militaristic city-state?
Sparta.
That is correct. That is correct. Question number 5, expositions. Attendance at the 1901 Pan American Exposition in Buffalo, New York was...
McKinley.
Clarification, please.
William McKinley.
That is correct. Question number 6, rulers. What title did a ruler of the Abbasid dynasty
Sultan.
That is incorrect.
Shah.
That is incorrect. Hope.
Caliph.
That is correct. That is correct. Number 7, ribs. Yeah. Human ribs increase in length from ribs 1 through 7 and then decrease in length from ribs 8 through what? That is correct. Number 8, coral. What white crystalline compound holds together?
Calcium carbonate.
That is correct. Apparently you knew about those coral polyps coming up. Very good. Number 9, military leaders. What French leader suffered through a disastrous...
Napoleon.
Are you sure? Yes, that is correct. Okay, I just had to do that. Very good. People are cruising. Number 10. Yes, I don't write these titles, by the way. Number 10, ejecta. Not ejector, ejecta. Not saying it like I'm from Boston. Ejecta. What kind of large lava fragments often...
Bombs.
Clarification.
Lava bombs.
Science coordinator, where are you? Science person. What do you think, science person? Science person will accept it. Okay, we will take that. Number 11, suffixes. Suffixes. What does the suffix mean in these words? Gastrolith.
Stone.
See, English people have a discussion and then science people have a discussion. What do you think? I need the language arts and the science person to collaborate. See, these events can be suspenseful, see. I feel like you need some music. Okay, I'm done. It's not about me. All right, while they're thinking about that, I need to hear some good Indiana Jones jokes, maybe some Raiders of the Lost Ark stuff, because I like this. I don't think we've ever had this kind of long deliberation. And I want everybody to rise, by the way, when they make their decision. No, we don't have to. We will agree in the English sense that that is correct. I will take that, judges. Well done. You got to give them a round of applause. They did that really well back there. Yes. That does count. Now, that was about a half an hour ago, so what team answered that question? I can't remember. Did we get it, scorekeeper? Do we remember who answered that? Okay, thank you. You're so much sharper than I am. All right, number 12. Moving on, round 2. 12, meteorological conditions. Meteorological conditions. Much in the news in 2018 about the island of Hawaii.
La Nina.
That is incorrect.
Hurricane.
That is incorrect. Island of Hawaii was volcanic fog, known as what for short?
Vog.
That is correct, fog. Number 13, round 2, mollusks. What marine cephalopod mollusk can grow up to 65 feet?
Nautilus.
That is incorrect.
Giant squid.
That is correct. Number 14, lawmen. Wyatt Earp never wore a lawman's badge again after he left.
OK Corral.
That is incorrect. Left what Arizona town?
Tombstone.
That is correct. All right, this is our last question before we allow substitutions. Question number 15, round 2. Songs. These are examples of what kind of songs? The Titanic, Sam Bass.
Ballads.
That is correct. Very good. All right, we have substitutions of any teams. Anyone want to come in? Outstanding. And you have introduced yourself before, correct? So all those people who were here with us at the beginning, remember? Good deal. Okay. By the way, my 11-year-old, Richard Park Anthony Lewis Marshall, is watching this, so he remembers. He'll name you by name, because I don't let him use phones yet, so he still has a brain. All right. Yes, that was an old person's comment on technology. Had to sneak it in there. Okay. So here we go. Number 16, ecology. Ecology. The process in which the species structure of an ecological community changes and develops over time is called ecological.
Succession.
That is correct. 17, Old West tragedies. When the Donner Party became marooned in the Sierras, some of the group headed out to what fort originally?
Sutter's Fort.
That is correct. Number 18, skeletal anatomy. What sturdy basin-shaped ring of bones that rests?
Pelvis.
That is correct. People are zooming. All right. Number 19. Gotta love this title. Death to the germs. Heat, irradiation, chemicals, high pressure, and
Sterilization.
that is correct. That is correct. Number 20, circles. If two circles are 5 inches apart and they have radii of 11 and 5 inches respectively, what is the length of their line?
21.
That is correct. I don't know how they do it, folks. It's just magic. All right, number 21, borders. What? We got a challenge? Outstanding. Is that not correct? What happened? Were the units specified? The units were not specified, math teacher. Is that a legitimate challenge?
I believe we determined that units aren't required and they weren't specified.
Well, they're certainly not specified in this question. Okay? That's all right. I like it. It's called Bravado, I think. I used to know language. What's that? What do we think, math teacher? We good? Right, but in this question, none are provided, so. Right, but not in their answer. We can do another question. I don't mind. Okay. So, satisfied? Me too. Thank you very much, though. I appreciate it. Because that's math. I'm an English guy. By the way, just want you to know, I was a pre-vet major. I did take some calculus, okay, people? I can still add. Checkbook's not a pretty thing, but I do remember some math. All right, so here we go. Number 22. We going? We back in it? All right, number 22. Jargon. Jargon. Wait a minute. I missed one, didn't I? We're not on 22 because you stopped me at 20. We're on 21, aren't we? Okay, so I'm going to have to throw out 22 now. Let's do this. Judges, this is real slick. 22 becomes 21. Huh? You like that math? Was that impressive? Okay. 22 becomes 21. 21 becomes 22. Outstanding. All right, question number 21 then. Jargon. In relation to you, where is someone standing who is on your six?
Aaron, wait, Kevin.
Behind.
That is correct. Question number 22. Borders. The agreement establishing the final southern border between Mexico.
Compromise of 1850.
That is incorrect.
Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo.
That is incorrect.
The Gadsden Purchase.
That is incorrect. No one else is buzzed in? Do we have anybody left? Okay. Between Mexico and the U.S., west of El Paso was signed by and named for what American diplomat and railroad promoter? The agreement establishing the final southern border between Mexico and the U.S. west of El Paso was signed by and named for what American diplomat and railroad promoter? Is Rocky buzzed in? Okay.
Benjamin Grumbles.
That is incorrect, but that's a fascinating thought process. Has everyone buzzed in and had an attempt at the answer then? Okay, do you understand why your answer was not correct with the Gadsden Purchase? Who said the Gadsden Purchase? Okay, right. It's because they were asking for the person it was named after. All right. All right. We're on number 23, mortgages. When you start up a mortgage on your new home, at first, most of the monthly payments goes for interest, but by the end of the loan,
Equity.
that is incorrect. No one else buzzed in? Most of the payments go towards what?
Purchasing the building.
That is incorrect.
Taxes.
Good answer, but that is incorrect. Anybody else? All right. When you start up a mortgage on your new home, at first, most of the monthly payments goes for interest. But by the end of the loan, most of the payments go towards what?
Repairs.
What did he say? Oh, repairs. Yeah. You must live near me. Okay. Is that everybody? Is that everybody? Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to know this yet. Maybe you've got a mortgage. I don't know. The principal. The principal. All right. Number 24, astronomy. Sagittarius A, at the center of the Milky Way galaxy, has a mass equal
Black hole.
That is correct. 25, congressional architecture. Above the floor of each chamber of Congress is an upper level where people,
Mezzanine.
That is incorrect.
Gallery.
That is correct. Gallery. Question 26. Literary forms. These are the titles of what kind of short narratives? The Wolf and the Mastiff.
Novella.
That is not correct.
Fable.
That is correct. Fables. Number 27. Participles in song. As what part of speech are the participles used in... Yes, as what part of speech are the participles used in these lines? Seldom is heard a discouraging word.
Adjective.
That is correct. Number 28, poetic modifiers. What is the adverb form of the first adjective used in the poem Jabberwocky?
Chortled.
That is incorrect.
Brilliantly.
That is correct. Right, brilliantly with an L-Y. Very good. Number 29, law-enforcement acronyms. A law enforcement agency may issue a BOLO for...
Warrant.
That is incorrect. For what does that acronym stand? A law enforcement agency may issue a BOLO. For what does that acronym stand? Anybody buzzed in? Okay, I think I've read it twice, haven't I? Yep.
Breakout law officer?
That is incorrect. Anybody else buzz in? Nobody wants to take a stab at it? All right, so you defer that question then, everyone else? I can read the answer. Oh, we still got some discussion going on. All right. It simply means be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. All right, we are in the last question, question number 30 of round number 2 in our 2019 tournament. And the category is gender equality topic, I should say. We're not on Jeopardy. What word completes this line by Jane Addams? I do not believe that women are better than men.
Equal.
That is incorrect. We have not wrecked railroads, nor corrupted legislatures, nor done many unholy things that men have done. But then we must remember that we have not had the...
Chance.
That is correct. Chance. All right, that's the end of round 2, 2019 Pooter School District Knowledge Bowl Tournament. We now are moving on to round 3. Do we need a quick, 2 minutes to go do something? I'll let you have 2 minutes, but we can't take 3 or 4, all right? Couple minutes, we'll come back for round 3. Thank you so much.
don't know.
New player, I believe, from Rocky. Is that correct? So if you could state your name and your grade, and we're not just going to assume that you're a freshman. So go ahead.
My name is Connor, and I am a freshman.
Outstanding. Well done, Connor. All right, so here we go. Question number 1. Judges, are we all back? Good deal. Question number 1, telescopes. The SPT is a telescope located in Antarctica. For what does that abbreviation...
South Polar Telescope.
Science people. We'll accept that. Outstanding. Okay, number 2, biological theories. What term is missing from these principles developed by Schleiden and Schwann, also pronounced Schladen and Schwann? All living things have blank. All
Cells.
That is correct. Cells. Number 3, document dispersal. In 2017, the remaining documents relating to whose assassination?
John F. Kennedy.
That is correct. Number 4, linguistic geography. What is an official language common to Belarus? Kurt?
Russian.
That is correct. Question 5, ocean currents. The Norwegian current flows into the Norwegian Sea.
Gulf Stream.
That is incorrect. Between the British Isles and what island?
Iceland.
That is correct. What island country? Number 6, round 3, annexations. In 1938, German troops annexed.
Austria.
That is correct. Am I going too fast, timer and setter? Because they're answering them very quickly. All right, so number 7, veto math. As of 2014, American presidents had vetoed a total of 2,564 bills, and only 110 of those were overridden by Congress. Based on this, to the nearest hundredth, what is the likelihood of a vetoed bill being overridden?
%.
That is incorrect.
0.03.
That is incorrect. Okay. As of 2014, American presidents had vetoed a total of 2,564 bills, and only 110 of those were overridden by Congress. Based on this, to the nearest hundredth, what is the likelihood of a vetoed bill being overridden?
.042.
That is incorrect.
.33.
That is incorrect. Is that everybody or did somebody else? Yeah, according to the math we have here, it's .04. Just .04. Okay? Number 8, ciphers. Ciphers. The Caesar cipher replaces each letter by the letter 3 places beyond it in the alphabet. Using that code, NLP is the title of what novel by Rudyard Kipling?
Kim.
Are you calling for somebody? Or oh, yes, that is the correct answer. A little humor. I really thought you said Kim. You were calling somebody to answer. All right, yes, correct. I really am here, I swear. Number 9, critters in song. In the lyrics of the song Low Bridge, what kind of animal is Sal?
A cow.
That is incorrect.
A mule.
That is correct.
We sang
I won't ask you to hum a few bars, but it would be fun. All right. Number 10. Number 10. Currencies. A resident of what Mideast country who is visiting Germany would likely need to exchange shekels for...
Israel.
That is correct. Shekels for euros. Question 11 in round 3. Head anatomy. The bones of the head are divided into 2 groups.
Cranium.
That is correct. What other part? That is correct. Number 12, saints. What patron saint is often portrayed trampling out snakes?
St. Patrick.
That is correct. Number 13, what I was a complete expert at when I was about 11, maybe 12. Theoretical physics. Stephen Hawking says that the night sky would be as bright as the surface of the sun, and every line of sight would end on the surface of a star if the universe had existed forever and there had never been what event?
The Big Bang.
That is correct. 14, 20th century nonfiction. Who wrote these lines in her daily record? That is correct. All right, this is question 15. This is the last question before substitution. We'll allow substitution after this question. Question 15, round 3. Reefs. The reef adjacent to the tiny island of Bermuda, well north of the Bahamas, survives there mainly because...
Erosion.
That is incorrect.
The Gulf Stream.
That is correct. That is correct. What ocean current? All right, some impressive quick rounding. That's probably the quickest 15 we've gone through thus far. Teams, now's the time to substitute if you're going to do so. Still good, blue shirts? I know that Liberty had said that a possible third member might show up. Has that happened or no? Not a possible.
He's being a flake.
Okay. we don't have to hold forth. It's all right. I wasn't asking for confession or anything. All right, so are we ready? Did anybody substitute? Okay, all right, so we're going to go on with question number 16 in round 3. Plate places. These are locations atop which of the world's great plates? Samoa.
Australian plate.
That is incorrect.
North American plate.
That is incorrect.
Pacific plate.
All at once now.
Pacific plate.
Thank you. Yes, Pacific plate. That is the correct answer. Awesome. Number 17, volcanoes. In what U.S. state could you visit these volcanoes?
Washington.
That is incorrect.
Alaska.
That is incorrect. No other buzzing in? Okay. Malapai Hill, Mono Craters.
California.
That is correct, California. Mount Shasta is on that list as well. Number 18, ancient disasters. Who was the Roman emperor at the time of the Great Fire?
Nero.
That is correct. Anytime you hear emperor and fire. 19, settings. What state is the setting for these books? In the Lake of the Woods.
Alaska.
That is incorrect. Lake Wobegon Days. Twin Cities Noir.
Missouri.
That is incorrect.
Minnesota.
That is correct. That is correct. All right. Question number 20, American government. These are agencies of which of the three branches of American government? Council on Environmental.
Executive.
That is correct. That is correct. Number 21, carbohydrates. Starch and cellulose are examples of a class of complex.
Polysaccharides.
That is correct. Again, I swear, no kaleidoscopes are being used of any kind. All right. Number 22, Native American history. The Hopewell culture developed.
Arizona.
That is incorrect. In what major river valley? The Hopewell culture developed in what major river?
Ohio River Valley.
That is correct. Ohio River Valley. Number 23, economics. While products such as trucks, desks, refrigerators, and potatoes are goods, what?
Moss.
Surfaces.
That is correct. Question 24, cognate suffixes. What suffix is in the English cognates of these Spanish words? Absolutamente.
Ly.
That is correct. Ly. Darn it, I wanted to read the rest of them because I would practice my Spanish all day. All right, so here we go. Number 25, medieval measures. Medieval measures. In medieval times, there were 28 digits in a cubit, and 1 cubit equaled 2 spans. How many digits equaled 5 spans?
$140.
That is incorrect.
280.
That is incorrect.
140.
That is incorrect. Had me confused there with the inflection, but that is still incorrect. No one else is buzzed in? All right. In medieval times, there were 28 digits in a cubit, and 1 cubit equaled 2 spans. How many digits equaled 5 spans? Okay, but don't forget to buzz in.
70.
That is correct. Yeah, I see some head slapping, some forehead pounding going on over there. Okay, somebody forgot to divide by 2. Challenge that. Okay, what's the challenge? Math person, are you here? What's your challenge?
They did not give units.
There are no units in the question again. So is that a problem?
Digits.
Yeah, so it didn't ask, there were no units in the answer provided.
Right, and it,
So asks in the question how many
correct. Right. That's kind of where I was going next. Thank you very much. All right. Okay, we good? Great. Question number 26 then. Moving on to that in round 3. Insects. Insects. Which of the 3 main segments of an insect's body is usually
Thorax.
That is incorrect.
Abdomen.
That is correct. Number 27, the American Revolution. What British general surrendered his forces?
John Burgoyne.
That is incorrect. At Yorktown. What British general surrendered his forces at Yorktown? Clarify. That is incorrect.
Cornwallis.
Clarify.
Colonel Cornwallis.
All right, social studies folks, are we satisfied or do we still need more? We need more. How many seconds do you have left? Okay, out of time, so we can't accept that. Anybody else?
John Cornwallis.
It is still not John.
He said Cornwall.
Gotcha. Is that everybody or not? All right. So yes, we're getting picky there, but that's the rules, right? Charles Cornwallis. Charles Cornwallis. Okay, that'll work too. All right. All right, we got about 3 questions left in round 3. Good deal. All right, question number 28. Slang from abroad. These are slang terms in what country? Mosquitoes called...
Moss.
Australia.
That is correct, yeah. Wow, that was a 1 out of 150, however many, or 170, however many. Number 29, anti-proverbs. Anti. While there's no such thing as a free lunch, another proverb says that what things are free?
Dinner.
Well, it was true tonight. We should give you some... All right, that is incorrect.
The best.
Clarification.
The best things.
Clarification. You're out of time. All right. Is that time? Okay.
The best things in life.
That is correct. We wanted the whole phrase. The best things in life are free. Good deal. You know, like Knowledge Bowl tournaments, right? Okay. This doesn't take, thousands of dollars with people's time and, hours and paid or anything, or fancy equipment. All right, so number 30, are we ready? This is the last question in round 3. Are you with me? Okay, last question, round 3. Proverbs. Okay, we're hitting that heavy. What noun is missing in these proverbs? A patient blank can roast an ox with a lantern. A beautiful blank is a beautiful trouble.
Woman.
That is correct. That is correct. Outstanding. All right, give them a round of applause. That's round 3, folks. We'll get set up for round 4 here in just a minute. You can see from our scoreboard, we got 2 rounds to go for the Knowledge Bowl Cup. Let's get that going. We're going to go right into round 3 if we can. Right, teams, are we all set? We all set, teams, for round 4? Round 4. Okay. Audience ready, teams ready. Here we go. This is round 4 of the 2019 Pooter School District Knowledge Bowl Tournament. Are there any substitutions, new folks, that have not yet been introduced? Anybody? All right, so we are going to hit it with question number 1. Judges, I am question number 1, round 4. Do you acknowledge? Outstanding. I don't know what protocols are. I make them up. All right, so here we go. Number 1, British brothers. In the American Revolutionary War, what was the surname of the British brothers who held the ranks of general and admiral? In the American Revolutionary War, what was the surname of the British brothers who held the ranks of general and admiral?
Akbar.
I think I know where you're going with that, but no, that is incorrect.
Pretentious.
That is incorrect.
How?
That is correct. That is correct. He's not asking me a question. That is actually the answer. Very good. Okay. Number 2, eruptions. Eruptions. Name the volcano indicated in this 2018 article.
Kilauea.
That is correct. Kilauea. Number 3, justices. In 2018, what Supreme Court justice broke 3 ribs in a fall?
Ginsburg.
That is correct. We're setting up fast here. Are we ready? Okay. Number 4, medical devices. What sensation can be partially restored with a cochlear implant?
Hearing.
That is correct. Number 5, manhunts. In 1871, the British journalist who began his famous search through Africa for the missing...
Stanley.
That is correct. For the missing British explorer David Livingstone was Henry who? Good. Number 6, U.S. military. Which is the oldest of the 5 U.S. military?
The Navy.
That is incorrect.
The Army.
That is correct. Number 7, lightning. What rare form of lightning may move around 1 meter per second?
Ball lightning.
That is correct. Number 8, light. While reflection occurs when light bounces off the surface,
Diffraction.
that is incorrect.
Refraction.
That is correct. That is correct. Number 9, rhyme schemes. What rhyme scheme is in the last verse of Casey at the Bat?
A, B, C, C, B.
That is incorrect.
AB, AB.
That is incorrect.
ABBA.
That is incorrect. Anybody else buzz in? Okay, I think. Okay.
ABCCA.
That is incorrect. Is that everyone? Darn close. It is AABB, right? And extra points for anybody in the audience who wants to do the last verse of Casey at the Bat. Not the last line, last verse. Do we have any? 4 lines? Okay. Nobody's doing that one. All right, moving on. Okay, here we go. Question number 10, heavenly bodies. These are the 3 types of what heavenly bodies that orbit the sun?
Planets.
That is incorrect.
Comets.
That is incorrect.
Asteroids.
That is correct. Asteroids. Number 11, archaeology in the news. Research results made public in 2018 suggests that what famed ancient Egyptian king may not have been a weak and sickly youth.
Tutankhamun.
That is correct. That is correct. Number 12, living color. What is the term for any substance that gives color to animal or vegetable?
Carotenoid.
That is incorrect.
Pigment.
That is correct. Number 13, whipping right along in round 4. Number 13, animal activity. Animals active at night are nocturnal, and animals
Semi-diurnal.
that is not correct.
Diurnal.
That is not correct.
Secular.
Say that again, please.
Secular.
That is incorrect. Are active in daylight are diurnal. Animals that are active at dusk and twilight are what? Animals active at night are nocturnal, and animals that are active in daylight are diurnal. Animals that are active at dusk and twilight are what?
Dinocturnal.
Wow, that's really cool. No, that's not correct. Is that everyone? Okay, the answer is crepuscular. Crepuscular. Dogs, for instance, are crepuscular. All right. 14, early explorers. What French navigator is credited with being the first European explorer to discover the St. Lawrence River?
Champlain.
That is incorrect.
Hudson.
That is incorrect.
Leif Erikson.
That is incorrect. Is that everybody? We have one more. Okay, have they buzzed in? All right. What French navigator is credited with being the first European explorer to discover the St. Lawrence River?
Ferdinand Magellan.
These are all excellent answers. They're all, I think, explorers, most of them. Yes? Okay. Is that everyone? Okay. Jacques Cartier. All right, this is the last question before we have an opportunity to substitute in round 4 of our Poudre School District Knowledge Bowl tournament. Question 15, historical malapropisms. What word should have been used in this line? The Pancreatic League was a 14th century...
Hanseatic.
That is correct. Yes, apparently some people got the joke. Good, yes. Hanseatic. All right, do we have any substitutions? It is now question 15.
Jack, get up here.
All right, we do have another member. Awesome. Apparently less Flake-like than was reported. All right.
Do I pick one?
Take this one.
I just say my name.
All right, are we ready then? Can you introduce yourself, new member who just got here and is really excellent relief for the Liberty Common team?
My name is Jack Wildy, and I'm in 9th grade.
Outstanding. Welcome. Thank you so much. He had a meeting to calculate the principal on his mortgage, undoubtedly. All right, so are we ready? Number 16. Is that where we are, judges? 16, round 4. Ooh, that was almost at the same time. Can we get that on film? Okay. All right. Horticulture. Horticulture, number 16. Often consisting of leaves, straw, or peat moss, name this material spread on the ground around plants to protect roots.
Lichen.
That is incorrect.
Mulch.
That is correct. Somebody's had summer jobs. All right. Number 17, explorers. These are accomplishment of what Norwegian explorers? That should read, these are accomplishments of what Norwegian explorer? Finding the Northwest Passage.
Amundsen.
Clarification.
Roald Amundsen.
That is correct. Roald Amundsen. All right. Question 18. Ancient money. In the 1st century, what ancient civilization introduced its first?
China.
That is incorrect.
Rome.
That is correct. Introduced its first gold coin. Question 19. Current ecology. On the vast and barren lava fields deposited by the eruption of Kilauea in 2018, what do ecologists call the organisms that will be first to establish themselves there?
Pioneer species.
Science coordinator says absolutely. Well done, science judge. Thank you. Number 20, monument minimizing. In 2017, the federal government reduced the sizes of the Bears Ears and the Grand Staircase Escalante national monuments in what state?
Utah.
That is correct. Question 21, state fiction. What U.S. state is central in these works? Ten Sleep, Open Season, The Longmire.
Colorado.
That is incorrect. Nobody else? Novels. Shane. Okay, Shane, The Virginian. What U.S. state is central in these works? Ten Sleep, Open Season.
Virginia.
That is incorrect.
Oklahoma.
That is incorrect.
Arizona.
That is incorrect. We hit almost all the western states except for Wyoming. Okay, Wyoming. I know it sounds odd that a novel named The Virginian would be set in Wyoming, but it is. All right, number 22, surrealism. Surrealism. One of Salvador Dali's best surrealistic paintings is entitled Swans Reflecting. What enormous mammalian quadrupeds? So in one of, yeah, go ahead. You got it.
Elephants.
That is correct. Mammalian quadrupeds. Well put. All right, number 23, Tolkien. In contrast with the benevolent elvish race, J.R.R. Tolkien wrote of what aggressive?
The orcs.
That is correct. Orcs are goblins. Number 24, mechanical advantage. You're using a pulley system to lift a beam off a truck. An input force of 223 newtons is required to provide an output force of 1,784 newtons. What is the mechanical advantage?
Eight.
That is correct. And yet again, we do not have units, correct? All right, okay, good. Number 25, health history. The plebeians of ancient Rome regularly used what common toxic metal in their plates?
Lead.
Can you repeat that? I didn't hear you.
Lead.
That is correct, lead. All right, question number 26, peninsulas. Peninsulas are often connected to larger bodies of land by necks or what other narrow strips?
Tombolo.
That is incorrect.
Isthmus.
Right, yeah, that's good enough, right? We're not going to get hung up over plural. But yes, isthmuses, right? That works. Does that work? Should work. All right. That's 26. Number 27, fish. Found in the northern Pacific, what is the world's largest flatfish?
Pacific halibut.
I think that would work. Correct, science? Yeah, absolutely. Number 28, sports. Interesting that this was brought up once. Sports. Vladimir Putin spent some 6 years and more.
Horseback riding.
That is incorrect. You memers. Okay. And more than $11 billion preparing nearly a dozen cities for what 2018?
The Sochi Olympics.
That is incorrect.
The World Cup.
That is correct. World Cup. Number 29. 29, music. What is another term for a shake, a rapid alternation between an indicated note and the one immediately?
Trill.
That is correct. All right, we are coming to our last question in round 4. And I don't know, is this any team's last round? Is any team in the last round here? Okay, Pooter's last round. So Pooter's last question then. So smile and wave one last time, Pooter. Outstanding. Okay, number 30 is drama. In a drama, what wall is missing that...
Fourth wall.
That is correct.
Thanks, Henry.
All right, give him a round of applause, folks. That's round 4. All right, I think we need Fossil Ridge out and the other 4 teams. Wait a minute, that was round 4. We're in round 5 now. Okay, that's Pooter that's out. All right. We all good, people? Can we jump right into round 5? Yeah? Not hearing any no's? Judges, you all right? Because we're going to jump. Well done, Pooter. Thank you very much. All right. So let's get back, audience, if we can. Let's get our contestants back up there. Thank you so much. We figured out who's going to be on there, Fossil? Fossil, we figured it out? Okay, good. Thank you. All right. Let us go ahead and start round 5 here in just a moment. Do we have any new members that would like to introduce themselves? Do we have new players? Fossil, do you have new players that have not been introduced yet? I think you do, don't you? Why aren't they responding? Did they not know that that's a new...
Hi.
Okay, why not just let Fossil introduce the new members. Say your name and grade level, please.
I'm Eve, and I'm a freshman.
I'm Sebastian. I'm a sophomore.
I'm Jacob, and I'm a freshman.
I'm Ryan. I'm a sophomore.
All right. Anybody else new up there? Okay. Anybody else new? Good. All right. So I'll just report the score going into the last round. If you can see the totals at the top, after 4 rounds going into our final round, it's Fort Collins 68, FRHS Fossil with 88, Pooter High School with 57, Freshman with 29, and Liberty Common High School with 46. We just had to say that one more time. Of course, that's Rocky Mountain High School. We know how to pronounce that. I was once a Lobo myself. In fact, my early days were at Rocky Mountain High School. In fact, I'd like to pause the show here for just a few minutes to talk about my early days as an educator in the Pooter School District. I'd like you to record this for the school board meeting coming up next week. Thank you so much. I was born in a small town in western Colorado. No, I'm kidding. All right, we're done. Are we ready? Feeling good? Feeling sparky? Okay, here we go. Last round, people. Question number 1. I'm excited. I'm feeling good. All right. Question number 1 is American government. These are agencies of which branch of American government? United States sentencing.
Legislative.
That is incorrect.
Executive.
That is incorrect.
Judicial.
That would be correct. That would be the last one. Okay. Right, so judicial is correct. Number 2, Native American history. Within 12 years of its invention, what Indian nation officially adopted Sequoia's alphabet? That is correct. Number 3, lyrics. What 2 words rhyme in the first chorus of the song, This Is My Country? What 2 words rhyme?
The and liberty.
That is incorrect.
Liberty and the.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect. Has anybody not buzzed in? Have I read the question twice? I really don't remember. I don't think I have. Doesn't matter.
Country and me.
That is incorrect. And of course, you're thinking of a different song, right? I think of Dr. Rick Overton at Blevins Junior High. He has this phrase, that dog don't hunt, right? So it's This Is My Country's a different song than My Country 'Tis of Thee, which is what you're thinking of, correct? All right. And the answer is Birth and Earth. So you want to sing it just for fun? Maybe we can all, the older... Country. Okay, good. All right. I guess so much for the sing-along. All right, here we go. We're going to go on to question 4. Judges, am I correct? Is that question 4? Thank you so much. Question 4, squared numbers. What is the square of x plus y?
Two xy plus y squared.
Can you put that in units, please? I'm kidding. Yes, that is the correct answer. All right. That is. Number 5, imagery. While visual imagery creates a mental picture, sorry, I didn't hear you.
Physical.
That is incorrect. Of a scene or event, what kind of imagery typically incorporates words such as nasal, whisper, ring?
Auditory imagery.
That is correct, auditory imagery. Number 6, officials. In 2018, these people held what title? Stephen Breyer, Samuel...
Justice of the Supreme Court.
That is correct. Number 7, music notation. What symbol on a musical staff line signifies such changes in key signature?
Flat.
That is incorrect.
Accidental.
That is incorrect. Key signature, time signature, style, or tempo. What symbol on a musical staff line signifies such changes in key signature, time signature, style, or tempo?
Double bar.
That is correct, the double bar. Cool. And you couldn't sing the song before? All right. Number 8, roads. A stretch of what avenue in front of the White House in Washington, D.C.?
Pennsylvania Avenue.
That is correct. Number 9, spoonerized metaphors. What should the last 2 nouns be in this badly remembered metaphor? That's about as likely as a camel passing through the knee.
Eye of a needle.
That is correct. That is correct. Knee of an idol is how they messed with it. Good deal. Number 10, light. While incandescence is light produced from heat,
Fluorescent.
can you repeat that, please?
Fluorescent.
That is incorrect.
Luminescence.
That is correct. Luminescence. Question number 11 in our final round. European archaeology. The Oscans, Umbrians, and Etruscans were among the earliest inhabitants of what?
Italy.
That is correct. Number 12, medical tests. This is about health evaluation of what organ? A tonometry test.
Heart.
That is incorrect. Anybody else buzz in? Measures your intraocular pressure.
Ear.
That is incorrect.
Eye.
That is correct. Ocular. Mhm. Must have the ocular proof. Okay. Number 13, environments. What environment is divided into these zones? Epipelagic, mesopelagic.
Ocean.
That is correct. All right. Good deal. All right, number 14, tourist transportation. You couldn't hail a cab, but you could hail a water taxi.
Tuk-tuk.
Wow. That, I hadn't thought of that. That's the incorrect answer. You stunned me a little bit there. Okay.
Venice.
That is correct, Venice. All right, this is the last question before we offer substitutions in our final round. 15, Arthurs. Literary characters include Arthur Radley in To Kill a Mockingbird, Arthur Greed, also pronounced Guide, in Nicholas Nickleby, and Arthur Who in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Arthur Dent.
That is correct. Nice. All right. Well done. We're going to then substitute if we want to do that. Hey, wait a minute. We've seen you before. All right. Was that fun, young people? Nicely done. All right, Fossil's going to substitute its last substitution. Anyone else? We good, freshmen? Awesome. You're earning it tonight. Okay. Fossil, are you positioned? Doesn't look like it. Can we get your last member up close and personal with the microphone there? Okay, good. What's that? They're squished. Can people scoot this way or that way if possible? That's good. Now they're unsquished. How about Collins? Are you unsquished? Clearly, Liberty, you have some squish room to move. Okay, good deal. All right. We're on question 16, correct, judges? All right, this is our last round Poudre School District Knowledge Bowl tournament. Not yet. No, it's not the question just yet. Just hold off for just a second. It usually ends with an interrogative, just to let you know. It's kind of like uplifting in the voice. Listen for that. Okay, here we go. 16, round 5. Lost Mines. If it ever actually existed, Death Valley Scotty's secret mine had to have been in one of...
Borax.
That is incorrect. What two states? If it ever actually existed,
California and Arizona.
what do you think, social studies? I don't think we can accept that, can we? He said California and Arizona, is that right? What do we do with that, judges? I think we cannot accept that answer. All right, we cannot accept that answer.
California and Nevada.
That is correct, right. And by the way, we only needed one of the two states, so had you stopped at California, we would have been fine, right? It says one of the two states. All right, number 17. In one of what two states? Correct, in one of what two states? Oh, they did, sorry. Okay, good, so they did even better than the other team did. Awesome, thank you so much. I do teach English, I do know how to read once in a while. Okay, here we go. Number 17, Hispaniola history. And that's alliterative. No, not yet. I guess you got it. Do they have to answer yet? I haven't started the question. I guess they got to answer. Okay, hit it.
France and Spain.
That is incorrect. Good try, though. Good try. Anybody else buzz in? Okay. What What was the last name of Diego and Bartholomew?
Diaz.
That is incorrect.
Columbus.
That is correct. Brother of a famed Italian explorer. Very good. Number 18, ancient writing. The Code of Hammurabi.
Cuneiform.
That is correct. That is correct. Written in what script? Number 19, revolutionary battles. These battles of the American Revolution were fought in what colony? Battle.
Virginia.
That is incorrect.
New York.
That is incorrect. Okay. Battle of the Assunpink Creek.
Massachusetts Bay.
That is incorrect. Is anybody else? Okay, we have one team left. Battle of Springfield, Battle of Monmouth, Battle of Princeton, Battle of Trenton. These battles of the American Revolution.
New Jersey.
That is correct. New Jersey. Number 20, the Senate. What is the title of the U.S. Senate leader who is elected by the political party?
Whip.
That is incorrect.
Senate Majority Leader.
That is incorrect. With the second most senators.
Senate Minority Leader.
That is correct. That is correct. Question number 21, useful lingo. What is the English equivalent of these lines? Je t'adore in French.
I love you.
That is correct.
I'd like to challenge that.
You'd like to challenge whether that's French?
Well, no, I'd like
Okay,
to
'cause
challenge that. That's
most
the
French
correct
people
translation.
that listen to my French do challenge my French, just to let you know. All right, so judges, what is the challenge? What is the challenge?
That really means more like I adore you. Generally speaking, I love you in French is je t'aime,
Correct, but there are 5 other examples that all would have
but
added
they
up to this
weren't
later.
stated, so
Well, right, but they're still in the question, and we didn't get to the rest of the question, right? But I'm sure it's in there somewhere. Judges, is that an acceptable challenge? That doesn't seem so to me, but I want our French experts, who are not here tonight, to adjudicate. Okay, I think that's a reasonable equivalent, right?
it took French.
Okay. All right, number 22. Number 22, speeches. Speeches. This is an excerpt from what 19th century president's inaugural speech?
Lincoln.
Can you say that again, please?
Lincoln.
Oh, Lincoln, yes, that is correct. I didn't really understand what you said. Yes, absolutely. When in doubt, say Lincoln, 19th century. Number 23. Number 23, liquids. Liquids. What adjective indicates a liquid that has measurable vapor pressure?
Viscous.
That is incorrect.
Mercury.
That is incorrect.
Volatile.
Is that volatile or volatile? No, I'm kidding. All right, yes, that is correct. Volatile. How do you pronounce that? I really don't know. Help me out. Because in English, we always say volatile. How did you pronounce it? Works for me. Works for me, but I never know. Hey, pronunciation is an issue because it happens all the time. All right, number 24, integumentary problems. Integumentary problems. These are symptoms of what skin problem? A firm, localized, reddened bump. Tender swelling.
Dermatitis.
That is incorrect.
Hives.
That is incorrect.
Mosquito bite.
That is, that season's coming, but that's incorrect. We have anybody not buzzed in? Okay. Tender swelling around the bump, an increasing size of the bump, a pus-filled head on the bump. I didn't write the questions, folks. These are symptoms for what skin problem? A firm, localized, reddened bump, tender swelling around the bump, an increasing size of the bump, a pus-filled head on the bump.
Acne.
What do you think, science? I think we can accept that. Absolutely, we can. Sure. Because they have, by the way, this is one of those that has about 4 different answers, and it's all pleasant. All right. Number 25. Number 25, U.S. capitals. Boston is one of the 2 U.S. capital cities with names that rhyme, even though they have no vowels in common. What is the other?
Austin.
That is correct. Well done. Number 26, India. What language, one of the world's oldest?
Sanskrit.
That is correct. You do realize we're down to our last 4 questions, don't you, folks? All right, so let's savor them, shall we? All right, question number 27, African history. In 1847, what land that was once a colony of the American Colonization Society?
Liberia.
That is correct. That is correct. Number 28, medieval entertainment. What is another name for the entertainers in medieval courts?
Jesters.
That is correct. 29, our penultimate question, winds. What kind of winds resulted in the Great Magnetic Storm of 1859?
Solar winds.
That is correct. All right, folks, our final question. Are we ready? Is it time? Shall we? We have zoomed through this evening. This is 5 quick rounds. You people are fast. All right, we'll have to do 50 questions around next time. All right, number 30, Latin American bays. These are bays of what country? Chetumal,
Mexico.
That is correct. Mexico. All right, folks. Are we ready to announce the winner? I think it is up here on our screen. Everybody give them a round of applause. Give yourselves a round of applause. Judges, timers, scorekeepers. Our man in the back, thank you very much. It looks to me like in first place we have Fossil Ridge High School. In second place we have Fort Collins High School. In third place we have Pooter High School. Fourth place, Liberty Common High School. And in fifth place, the freshmen of Rocky Mountain High School. Thank you very much. Well done. Let us get some pictures, shall we? If we could have Katie Sahimi, who of course is our gifted and talented coordinator, come up here and officially present the cup. We'll get some video, we'll get some pictures, etc., etc. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. We will do this all again in 2020. Don't forget that the team that won, that's Fossil Ridge, needs to bring this cup back, right? So don't use it as your personal cereal bowl for too long. Thank you so much. One more time, round of applause for everybody. Appreciate it. Nicely done, folks. Let's get that on camera. Official Fossil, why don't you come up here as a team? Come up here, pose if you could. Come on, stand up, everybody. Let's get some photo ops, please. Thank you so much.